So what is going to happen to the all unreported cases that are happening? Is US government going to take something legal, more action, maybe create a separate department for this? What are your views on this?
See, because US is a large country, you have 50 states, and one must understand how this system works. There are three tiers of government in this country. The first tier is a city, municipality. If you see New York, it's called New York Police, NYPD. If you see California, it's city police. And the second is called state police. If you see the highways, there are state troopers. There's a police department. And third is called immigration police, which is a federal police. Because these violation of laws, civil rights violation, and human right violation, immigration violation, these are all federal laws. So the federal enforcement agencies get into action. And if you see ABI, if you see custom enforcement, if you see border security, these are all federal guys. I mean, 50 states, it's not possible for the federal guys to enforce the laws. What happens is they have to take the cooperation of the state police and the city police. And one must understand there are certain states, for example, if you see California, if you see New York, these are, they don't want to cooperate with the federal government. And the New York City mayor said, if you're an unlawful guy, or if you're an out of status or an undocumented alien, come and work in our city. Or even California, they said, come and work in our city, but don't break the law. And the mayor clearly said, we will not cooperate with the federal government, which is the federal law enforcement agencies. So because there are three sovereigns in this country, enforcement of federal laws will become difficult. And enforcing in 50 states with this federal law enforcement guys becomes difficulty because they have to take the cooperation with the state agencies. And the state agencies, states government said, no, we're not going to associate or assist with you. So that's another problem, because which is a political problem, because there are certain states are democratic states, there are certain states are Republican states. There's so much. We don't want to go into that one. That's number one. Number two, and when the immigration gets to know this, definitely they will do the enforcement, and the employees are arrested. The companies get blacklisted. If there are any H1s or any visas on their companies, they get revoked. Unfortunately, if there are victims are there, they will take the cooperation of those victims to prosecute these employers who have violated the law. And what they would do, if they are victims of a crime, then the federal government will give them protection under the law in terms of police protection, or in terms of even immigration protection of giving them work permits. And if they cooperate, they will also give them a green card, which is called T visa. Sometimes they also get T visas, victim of crimes, and they also get green cards. So that's the benefit these victims would get. And our firm also have been getting a lot of calls because a lot of employees, their H1s are getting revoked because the employers, without the knowledge of employees, they went and filed multiple applications. That is unlawful. So unfortunately, these H1B guys who are working with their families, their visas have been revoked. What is the meaning of revocation? Visa cancellation, saying that immigration is saying, hey, your employer has filed 2 to 3 applications, we're revoking your visa. These are victims of crimes, and they have not told their employers to file 2 to 3 applications, and their visas are getting revoked, their families' visas are getting revoked, children visas are getting revoked, and they're forced to go back to their countries. So such people, if they're filing any complaints as against the employers, that is also, they will get a T visa. That is also called labor trafficking. That conduct of employer is called labor trafficking. So our firm has been assisting some clients. So
Yes.
there are different conduct. I mean, when you complain to the different law enforcement agencies like civil rights, Department of Labor, Department of Immigration, Attorney General's office, there are 10 agencies you can complain. And, they will all take cognizance and they get punished. But these guys who are filing complaints have to be cooperative, and you can't file a frivolous complaints just to take this advantage. Because in this country, if you file a frivolous complaint, if it is a malicious prosecution, and the complainant could end up in jail, because you can't move a criminal machinery or the law enforcement guys into motion because it is costing the taxpayer of this country. So it's a
Yes.
very serious thing. So you have to, my suggestion is, if it is an employer or an employee, they should get in touch with some competent attorneys, those who practice criminal law, those who practice immigration law, those who practice labor laws, and see that whether they have a meritorious claim. If they have a meritorious claim, if they have defenses, if they think they can prove the case beyond reasonable doubt or by preponderance of evidence or by clear or convincing evidence, they will get the claim approved by the government, and then they can get some benefits in the country. And the family can also get the benefits, like they will also get green cards, they will also get work permits, and their removal will be stopped in the country.